Jonas Salk, Emily Dickinson, Luciano Pavarotti, each very accomplished. But was their accomplishment something achieved in their adulthood or something that was made possible much earlier in their early childhood?
In tonight's Focus 4 report, Nancy Lewis looks at how who you are and who your child will be may be determined even before the age of 3.
Your precious child. Even though they're so small, you can already see forming in them the beginnings of their personality, curiosity, compassion, creativity. We've always sensed that in these tiny beings are the seeds of something special, miniature versions of the adults they'll someday become. But recent studies are showing that there may be even more to that than we once thought.
Even in the very, earliest days of life, children are already learning.
What your child learns or doesn't learn as an infant or toddler may affect the way he acts and thinks for the rest of his life. The reason is the way a baby's brain works. The moment a baby is born, the brain takes in stimuli and starts building information freeways. A person's social, verbal, analytical, and musical skills may all depend on how many of those highways are built and where they go.
You have an opportunity in an infant and very young child's life as regards language, some aspects of attention span, some aspects of behavior, some aspects of movement and perceiving the world to help a baby reach their fullest architectural brain potential that they can then build on with experience later.
You can look at the book. While we continue to build highways most of our lives, the majority of that architecture is already complete by the time we're 3 years old. Now, here's the catch. There may be small windows of opportunity when certain highways can be built, moments when those synapses are primed for connection. But after a certain amount of time, those windows close and may not be impossible, but certainly more difficult to open at a later time.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Taking advantage of those open windows is one goal of a local study called Healthy Steps, a new approach to pediatric care.
How's her language doing, Robin? Does she have some words?
Yeah, she says patty cake and bye-bye and baby, book, mommy and daddy.
Specialists work with doctors monitoring not only a child's physical growth, but also the baby's intellectual growth and development.
We do know that the first 3 years of life provide crucial opportunities for learning, and that we can capitalize on that.
Are you saying some imitation? Like patty cake?
Oh, yeah. He does.
Specialists prompt parents to get involved in a child's early education.
Yay!
Getting involved means being ready when those windows of learning opportunity fling open. A few suggestions for parents. Hang a mobile over a baby's crib or changing table, or give them black, white, and red shapes to look at.
Box.
Provide them with blocks or any kind of building toys.
See that? Colors.
Start reading with your baby from day one and talk. Make sure they have playtime alone and with adults. Put a mirror nearby and encourage them to look into it.
Are you having a good day?
Encourage their imagination and give your child a lot of floor time exploring the world outside of the crib. The study won't be complete for a couple of years, but those involved are hedging their bets that the children involved here will have a better foundation to build on in later years.
What we have done in Head Start has showed us that we need to reflect back and ensure that it starts at an earlier age.
This is another program hoping to make a difference. If you've heard of Head Start, this is Early Head Start, enrolling children from infancy to age 3.
What is that? Necklace?
These children have only been in the early education program a year, but those involved say you can already tell a difference. The kids here, they say, are more verbal, more independent than others their age.
Why take the chance of not doing it? You know what I'm saying? We can give you statistics and we could give you names, but what is the other alternative? just to leave children alone, we've seen that doesn't work.
What does work more than anything else is one-on-one interaction with a child, either in this kind of setting or in the home. Giving a child that kind of attention may not ensure he or she will become a genius, but studies are showing it can give them the building blocks they need to become the best and brightest person they can possibly be. For Focus 4, I'm Nancy Lewis.
Such beautiful babies in that story.
Definitely. Cuties. Some doctors suggest the learning can start even earlier while a mother is still pregnant.
A child can distinguish voices and music even in the womb. Now that's what I call really an early head start.
Oh boy, is it ever.
Yeah, I think we all could use opening up of those highways once in a while.
Yes.